So apparently I have been leading people astray, myself included. I can't remember who it was, so I apologize, but I saw a post on Instagram the other day that said, do not use these on your fabric. They're not going to totally go away. And I was like, what? I've seen so many videos and everything, and was so excited when I had learned about them that I was sharing them with everyone, calling them magic. Apparently, while these do disappear when you put heat on them, it can come back because there's two components in here. There's like an ink and some kind of a gel thing that doesn't ever really leave your fabric. So if the fabric were to get really cold, it could get like a white line on it or a ghost on it. Apparently there's been a warning about this for years, but everybody's still talking about it. But I just want to make sure that if you watch my videos and you see me saying how amazing these are, I am going to put a little note in the descriptions, but half the time people don't read that. Hopefully you're seeing this. Let's look at some options. I apologize again. I'm very sad myself. I'm in a little bit of mourning about it. Let's see what other options we have. Now that I'm slightly over my heartbreak about the Frixion pens, we are going to test some other ways to mark our fabric and see what we think. I'm going to test the Madame Sew Heat Erasable Pens, Dritz. There's a Disappearing Ink and a Mark Be Gone pen. We're going to use a water-soluble pencil, which is white, which will be good for marking on black. And then we are going to test a handy dandy mechanical pencil, and look how cute that is with the quilt blocks on it from Riley Blake Designs. So let's put this stuff to the test and see what we think. Madame Sew's comes with 4 different colors, and it also comes with 1 refill per color. So that's cool. I like that you don't have to wet it. So this is the only option that is going to just go away when we run the iron over it. So let's try the red. Now they did say we might have to draw for a bit. Oh, that came right out. I'm going to just draw on here. That's a nice fine point. Here's the blue. That shows pretty well on all of those. I imagine black is going to too. Now let's check the white on the black. So these are nice lines. They remind me a lot of the ones that I was in love with that we're not supposed to use on fabric. So let's see how quickly they go away. Now it said to get your iron to 180 degrees Fahrenheit or 80 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that means on my iron, so I'm just going to do high. I'm going to do the hottest heat that I can do, and we're just going to wait for it to go away. And it does say that the gel does not stay in your fabric. It does not mess with your iron. It won't stay on your iron plate, and it is just going to be gone. Okay, I'm loving these. Let's do the next test. Now I have a washcloth and I have a water spritzer bottle for when we're working to get these next marks off of the fabric. We're going to start with the Disappearing Ink. If you buy these, make sure you keep the directions, although I'm sure you can find them online. And these are sold separately as well, but I just bought the one that had both. So Disappearing Ink. Mark the fabric, and it is going to disappear on its own within 48 to 72 hours. Or we can remove the marks with water. We'll do that. And then the Mark Be Gone side, it says mark lightly, and then to remove, rub gently with a clean cloth, well moistened with plain water. Okay, so let's try this. You can see that on there more than I expected to be able to, but as expected, can't see that on the black. Here's the purple side. So it says to use a well-moistened towel, but let's see if I can break the rules and have it work. I'm just going to spray that. Oh, look, you can see it. Just going to dab it. So the purple side is the one that is supposed to disappear on its own, air and water soluble. That's why it's going to disappear on its own if you just let it sit, but it is much harder to get rid of with water. So if you're marking something that you want to be able to get that mark gone pretty quickly, I would not recommend using this purple one. Now let's see if it makes any difference if I just have this really wet before I put it onto the fabric. Okay, well, this is more easily accessible. I think I got these at Walmart. They probably have them at like Joann Fabric, maybe at Michael's, and they were less expensive. But I personally do not like having to use water and then having to really wait, basically, for that purple to go away. So this one, it's an option. I think it's better than what I was doing, but it's not my favorite. Madame Sew for the win over this. Now let's try the pencil. Okay, so the white pencil is obviously not going to work on white, but it should work on black, on red, and on that. And then let's also, at the same time, let's just do this mechanical pencil. very hard to see on the front, but usually I'm using this to like mark sewing lines for quilt blocks, but you can't really see it. It's very hard to see on the back of something that has a bit of color in it. At which point I'd be like, no, let's do this. Oh my gosh, I don't have to go blind, see where that line is. Let's give the pencil a chance and let's see how hard it is to get off. Not too bad. That's acceptable. So the white came off. Regular pencil did not come off, even with water. So really, a regular pencil should only be used for marking on the back of things. We've tested a couple things. Regular mechanical pencil, great for marking the back of fabrics as long as they don't have too much color and aren't too dark. So great for marking the back of lighter fabrics if you're doing sewing lines. This pencil worked very well on the black, came off pretty easily. The downside is then you have damp fabric that you need to let dry or you need to dry with an iron. The purple went away a lot more while we were chatting, but not enough. So I still couldn't iron this because if you iron this, you might set these in. So sorry, Dritz, I'm not a fan of this. And that is partially because we have these options. These to me are the winners. They are my new favorite magical pens. These are the Heat Erasable Fabric Marking Pens from Madame Sew. And I will add a link below this video for where you can grab them on Amazon, and we can all be happy again and safe with what we're using to mark our fabrics. Just like my son's preschool teacher told us parents, she's like, you know, you're not going to get everything right as a mom. And here's my best advice to you. When your child comes to you and questions a decision you made or something and you actually agree with them, just tell them I did the best I could with the information I had at the time. And when I could do better, I did. So this is that moment for me with quilting and with pens. So let me know in the comments if you've used any of these, if you have any other suggestions, something else that you're using, I would love to know.